Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 18th Annual CARITAS Celebrity Serve. My name is Anthony Bryant, and I'll be your host and your guide for the evening. Some of you may know me as DJ Ant Boogie from different rooftops in the city and whatnot. Others of you may know me, if you have little ones in your lives, you may know me from my store, Little Nomad. One thing we all have in common is that we love Richmond. CARITAS works hard to build our city up and make sure we all have bright futures. For the last 17 years, CARITAS has hosted an annual fundraising dinner where local celebrities serve the guests. To show their appreciation for the celebrities keeping them entertained throughout their meal, guests would give tips to their servers throughout the night. These tips were then donated to CARITAS to support their life-saving work. At the end of the meal, guests would also bid on fun auction items to support CARITAS. As we all know, global pandemic has changed everything. CARITAS had to reimagine an event that was completely virtual for 2021. That's why tonight's theme is There's No Place Like Home. Instead of a sit-down dinner, some of you chose to have a delicious cheese board delivered to your home to enjoy during the show. Your celebrity personalities will not be serving dinner tonight, but they will be serving up entertainment right here at the new CARITAS Center, which actually just opened this December. The auction that typically happens at the end of the dinner is now completely online at rsabid.com. That's rsabid.com. And if you haven't registered for the auction yet, please do so now in order to check out all the fabulous items that are available. Since you can't tip your celebrities in person this year, there's also an option to tip each of them on the auction website. For many of you, 2020 Celebrity Serve may have been one of the last events you attended with a large group of people. While we miss having everyone together in the same room this year, our broadcast is interactive right here on Facebook Live. Use the comment section to chat with other guests watching from home, and also for our Celebrity Fitness Challenge coming up in just a little bit. But we want you to remember one thing. You don't have to wait till the end of the broadcast to tip your celebrities. Please feel free to do that at any time. Now, I'll be back to tell you more about how tonight's festivities are going to work. But first, here's a welcome from CARITAS President and CEO, Karen Kelly.
It is such an honor to welcome you to tonight's event from inside the CARITAS Center. About 5 years ago, our board of directors made a bold decision to purchase this facility and put all the programs of CARITAS under one roof. And thanks to hundreds of donors in our community that made gifts, we made this happen. Now tonight, we wish we could show you the tour in person, but we hope you'll get a good idea of what this facility looks like and where we change lives every day.
Celebrity Serve would not be possible without the dedication of our planning committee. You should see their names on the screen right now. These volunteers work tirelessly, and this year completely virtually, to pull together all the pieces of our annual event. Thank you so much. The following sponsors have made tonight's event possible as well. Williams Mullen, our Good Witch broadcast sponsor, Jeff and Mel Miller as Auntie M's wine raffle sponsor, Town Bank and Virginia Housing as the Emerald City sponsors, and all of our Ruby Red Slipper sponsors, Truist, Davenport, UFAB, Costin Floors, Patient First, Markel, Mercedes-Benz of Richmond, and JP Morgan Chase. And additionally, the individuals on the screen supported the event as Yellow Brick Road sponsors. Lastly, I would be remiss not to recognize the numerous friends who have contributed wonderful items to our auction tonight. Their logos are on the screen now. From getaways to fabulous furniture to gorgeous jewelry, we hope everyone watching this broadcast sees something in our auction that catches your eye. I'm going to kick it back to Anthony to explain more about how tonight's auction will work.
Thank you so much, Karen. Just to let you know, don't get freaked out. I did put my glasses on. But right now, I want to talk you through some logistics. So we want you to be able to watch the broadcast without having to switch back and forth between different screens. So what we recommend is that you pull this Facebook broadcast up on a laptop, tablet, or TV screen so you can watch the incredible show we have in store just for you. We recommend opening up the auction website on your phone or other mobile device so you can tip our celebrities and bid on these fantastic auction items. And again, the website for tonight's auction is rsabid.com. That's rsabid.com. And the event code is 48789 to log in to participate. Now, with more than 50 packages available in tonight's auction, there is something for every budget. In keeping with our theme of no place like home, most of our items either help you improve the home you live in or get away from it for a much needed break. While most of the auction items will close at 7:30, I wanted to tell you about a couple of special things we'll be announcing before the end of tonight's broadcast. First of all, you see Auntie M's wine raffle sponsored by our friends at Thatch Winery, Jeff and Mel Miller. Most people who purchase a raffle ticket will receive a randomly selected bottle of delicious Thatch wine from these selections. However, we're going to pull one of the wine raffle tickets at 6:45 p.m. tonight, and that person will receive a Magnum of Veuve Clicquot, which I believe is French for share with friends. So make sure you go ahead and purchase those raffle tickets now. We have a special getaway in tonight's auction that will take you away from the hustle and bustle of pandemic life. Historic Seven Springs, one of Virginia's oldest estates, is opening at 725 Manor House and adjoining Honeymoon Cottage for a private weekend retreat for you and up to 10 friends or family. This picturesque wedding venue is only 30 minutes east of Richmond, but it feels like a world away from all your troubles. This package includes $150 gift cards to both Ashland Meat Company and the Caboose Market. So you can stop in Ashland for provisions beforehand, before you head out for your weekend retreat. I've DJ'd many weddings at Seven Springs, and it is a beautiful place and also has an incredible staff as well. The bidding on this getaway closes at 6:45 p.m. and we'll announce the lucky winner at the end of the broadcast. Behind me, you'll see a giant mural painted by beloved Richmond artist Matt Lively. Matt generously donated a 30 by 30-inch study of this larger mural for tonight's auction. Bidding on this painting closes at 6:45 p.m., and we're going to announce the winner live on the broadcast. Now, this is a one-of-a-kind work reflecting a one-of-a-kind building, and you don't want to miss the opportunity to take this painting home. All right. So let's learn a bit more about CARITAS Center.
Built as the blended leaf plant for Philip Morris, the CARITAS Center building had fallen into great disrepair over the last 20 years. In 2017, CARITAS purchased the property and began a massive overhaul of this 120,000 square foot space. Today, the CARITAS Center is the permanent home of our women's shelter for those experiencing homelessness, the Women's Campus of the Healing Place Residential Recovery Program, the Furniture Bank, Keratos Works, and our new recovery residences. The men's shelter and the Healing Place for Men continue to be housed at our campus on Dinwiddie Avenue. Our women's shelter can host 28 women at a time. Because we have moved to a secure, permanent site rather than moving around to different congregations, our women now have an easier time securing employment and housing without having to move around Metro Richmond every day.
The Healing Place is our long-term residential recovery program. This program has been in place for more than 15 years for men needing help. We are thrilled that as of December 2020, this resource now exists for women as well. The women who come to live with us will typically spend about a year here getting back on their feet. The program is free of charge to participants and is funded completely through grants and donations. As the women progress through the program, they move into larger and more private living spaces and have more opportunities available to them. Because we focus on a whole person wellness approach, women participating, once they get into the educational part of the program, have access to this beautiful brand new fitness facility. Donated by friends of the late Keratos volunteer Stacy Dendy, this facility allows women to heal their physical bodies as well as their minds during their recovery process. Designed to fill the gaps for people with significant barriers to employment, Keratos Works is an intensive 6-week program where participants learn job preparation and life skills. Hundreds of volunteers from the community coach our participants on everything from punctuality to resume writing to mock interviews. Because of the generosity of community members who donate professional clothing to the M&T Works Clothing Closet, our program participants receive professional outfits to wear to interviews and their new jobs. The Keratos Furniture Bank serves hundreds of families every year by providing furniture and essential items to people moving out of crisis and back into their home. We accept furniture and household item donations from the community, and our participants come to the warehouse to shop for their new homes. Many of these families would not have a table on which to eat dinner or a bed to sleep without your support. With the construction of the CARITAS Center, we also added 47 sober living apartments for those that want to live in our recovery residences. We are so grateful to the many congregational partners who showered these apartments with essentials like linens and cookware to make them inviting for their residents. In addition to all these program spaces, the Keratos Center is also home to some of our administrative staff, like our development and our finance teams. We are also lucky to have had local artists add beautiful murals to this repurposed industrial space. This gorgeous mural by Shaylin Broughton welcomes volunteers into our warehouse space where they help to sort donations. And this cheerful mural by Matt Lively welcomes the Keratos staff as they enter the building each day.
This is truly an incredible place. Every day, Keratos helps people to recover from addiction and homelessness to get back on their feet. Anyone who's done the hard work to rebuild their life can tell you that it takes support from a lot of other people. Keratos accepts donations of clothing, furniture, food, and time from thousands of members of the community and uses those resources for good. People trying to escape poverty have to work with whatever resources are given to them. A theme of tonight's challenge is all of our celebrities taking unknown situations and making them work for the best. And as you'll see, none of our celebrity guests walked in knowing exactly what would happen tonight. Let's meet this year's celebrity participants. The first pair you'll see tonight is radio personality Kat Simons of Mix 98.1 and Miss Virginia 2020 Dot Kelly. They'll be putting together outfits using only items from the M&T Keratos Works clothing closet. We also have a Top Chef RBA cooking challenge featuring 3 local chefs. Podcaster Roby Martin of Eat It, Virginia presents a Hungry Harvest produce box to 3 local chefs and challenges them to assemble a dish with limited ingredients and 5 minutes cooking time. Let's meet our celebrity chefs. Evan Campbell of the Stables and the Franklin Inn, Ty Hall from the Bottom of the Pot, and Richmond legend Jason Alley, founding partner of Alley Jones Consulting. Our last celebrity challenge gives you, the audience, the opportunity to participate. Use the comments feature on Facebook Live to challenge Todd Parnell of the Richmond Flying Squirrels and Jack Lauderback of 103.7 Play to show off their moves or lack thereof up in the gym. Megan Wilson from Keratos will read your comments and she'll give us updates about what's happening up there in the Stacy Dendy Fitness Center. Now, before Kat and Dot show us the looks they've put together, let's hear from Marilyn Milio about the Keratos Works program.
Welcome to the Caritas M&T Clothing Closet. I'm Marilyn Milio, the Director of Workforce Programs and Training. And I am so thrilled to be here because I am in the women's closet and we now have women in our workforce program. So what is Caritas Works? Caritas Works is a 5 to 6 week employability skills program, and we help train our participants who have barriers to employment, such as addiction and homelessness, and we train them to learn how to be better employees. and we give them, well, don't give them, but we help them increase their confidence so that they can get the job and re-enter society as fully happy, courageous, wonderful human beings that they are. And tonight we have radio personality Kat Simons from 98.1 and Miss Virginia 2020, Dot Kelly, who will be in the women's clothing closet right here picking out 2 outfits that they will show you, and they will explain why they picked out these outfits that have been donated. And what I want you to do is, when this is over, make sure you go to the website and tip them for all the hard work that they have done. All of these tips come directly to Caritas.
All right, I'm gonna kick it over to my homegirl, Roby. We're gonna start our fashion show. Roby, take it away.
I'm so excited to announce the fashion show. This is thrilling. I have the first outfit from Miss Virginia 2020, Dot Kelly. I don't think she knows how to walk a runway, guys. What do you think? Look at this outfit. Oh man, that looks great. I'll give you this. And you're gonna tell me all about how you picked this out, including these sweet shoes. Lift a leg.
It was so fun looking through the closet. There are so many beautiful pieces there. I've been really inspired. I've been watching a lot of WandaVision lately, and there have just been so many inspirations over the decades from the different TV areas that they were covering. So I thought I'd take a little inspiration from the past, but make it present. So this beautiful turtleneck that I'm wearing right now has a little bit of sparkle. I don't know if you can see it on camera.
I can see it.
But it adds a little sparkle to anyone's day. And then I have been loving tweed. It has really come back into fashion, and I think it really spices up any outfit, gives it that little extra sense of luxury. And this is a perfect outfit that you can wear with whether you're at work or you're just hanging out, if you're in a business casual setting. And I just had so much fun picking this out.
Your patterns are so good. It's
Thank
so nice.
you.
You're so coordinated and ready to go out into the world.
Thank you.
I love it. We're going to let you do that runway walk one more time. Check this out, guys. So good, so good. And next up, we have Kat Simons, 98.1. Holy, I'm so fortunate to introduce Kat Simons of 98.1. Kat, you're looking really good.
I got all these clothes out of the
Did
closet.
you come out of the M&T clothing closet?
I did. Look at this. None of them were together, but we put them together. So I have this great shell, right?
That nice silk black shell. Yep, looking good. A little lined red jacket.
And
Yes.
this matches, and I love the skirt.
Now, is it embroidered on there?
Yes.
You look like you're ready for a nice little interview.
I had an interview. I can go out there for my first job interview, get back in the workforce. And then later on, you know what? You could go out with your girlfriends, have a little bite to eat.
Well, that is a nice little snack outfit. I totally agree.
And we got shoes, we got hose, we got it all. So I'm ready.
If you want to tip Kat based on this outfit or just because she's the cutest, it's under Kat Simons.
Please, please. And it's all going to such a great cause. Keratos is amazing. Amazing. Mwah.
I love you, Kat. I really do.
I love you. You want me to walk out?
Sure. Oh, look at that.
Oh, excellent work, ladies. That was awesome. Dot and Kat are going to head back to the closet to put together a second look to show us later in the broadcast. And I just have to give you guys a heads up right now. It looks like we have a request coming in for Jack and Party to do the Macarena, to know music, you know, Facebook and everything. But I just want to make sure everybody gets that out. Maybe they hear that and get their moves ready. So for our second competition tonight, it's Top Chef RBA, and Roby Martin is here with our first celebrity chef, Evan Campbell. Evan is currently the executive chef of 2 Museum District restaurants, the Stables at Belmont and Franklin Inn. Let's see what Evan does with our Top Chef RBA Hungry Harvest Challenge.
I'm Roby Martin with Eat It Virginia, and I am with
I'm Evan Campbell, Executive Chef of the Stables at Belmont and now the Franklin Inn.
So we are doing the Top Chef RVA competition for Celebrity Serve, and we have a Hungry Harvest box. Are you familiar with what's in this box?
I have no idea.
So I think you should open it while I talk about Hungry Harvest.
Let's
What
do
are your
it.
thoughts? So Hungry Harvest, well, let's call it repurposed fruit, which is like a parallel thought here with Keratos, because you all repurpose stuff to go to homeless and recovery programs.
And we got some beautiful things in here too. We got some fresh spinach. We've got some Brussels sprouts.
You have apples.
Apples, onions, English cucumber.
These look like shishitos.
Those are shishito peppers. Fun fact about shishito peppers, every 1 in 10 contains capsaicin. So
you
you
could
have a
get
1 in
a
10
spicy
chance of having
one.
a spicy one.
You want to know what your challenge is?
All right, let's hear it.
You get to take these vegetables and make something edible now.
All right.
You have 5 minutes.
Oh, let's do it. Everything should start with an onion, or garlic and onion, or both.
I'm worried about it. So, I think you're the executive chef of the Stables and soon to be the executive chef of the new place. Where is that?
Oh, so I will be opening up a market, the Staples Market, Baby Mill. It's out there in the near West End. It's going to be sort of a restaurant-style market. We've got some, all of the things you'd expect from a market, chips, bottled water, and candy and sodas, but we're also doing food, restaurant quality food that are coming out of both of the other restaurants. Shishitos are great because they're really, really pretty, because you do get shades of like greens and oranges and reds, and they sear up really, really nicely. We don't have oil today, so we won't be able to get a nice sear on them, but they taste really good on their own. That's
Oh,
sort of
God,
like
it's so delicious.
fresh green pepper flavor, but not quite as crunchy.
All right, so far we got some chopped onions and some
shishito
sliced shishito peppers.
Keep them
They look
both
good.
in some of that color.
Look how pretty this looks, guys. It's so pretty in there.
There's some seeds in there just in case there's a little bit of capsaicin so we can get some spice.
Yeah, and don't touch your eyes now.
All right, I'll do my
Because,
best.
you know, pepper seeds and your eyeballs are not good.
All right, so all I have to work with is a microwave.
Yep, it's going to take an act of Congress to get in this guy. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. All right, that just took up your whole 5 minutes. I'm done. No. I mean, look at that. It's great.
Since we're not working with any fats or oils, it's a little bit hard to get some flavor into stuff, but if you have minimal things and you can get water hot, it's going to help you at least change some textures and bring out some flavors and colors, especially in fresh vegetables.
Just wherever you want.
I mean, wherever these are.
Boiling water, love to see it, love to see it.
All right, we got
Hopefully it's
boiling
hot,
water.
be careful. Something that's really hard, like Brussels sprouts. You can eat them raw, but get these little like ribbons.
Sure.
Which again saute really nicely. But even if I go to saute something like Brussels sprouts, I usually blanch them first. Because it's a nice way to maintain the nutrients of any green vegetable, but it also brings out a brighter green color. It sort of locks it in so that if you were to like saute them directly, you kind of get a little bit of browning in the color. Whereas if you take them right from the jump into some hot water, preferably with salt if you have it, then you're going to get a much nicer color when you go to actually cook.
Yeah, I saw that. They got a little darker green in there. That's really nice.
But we're left with the bare minimum here, so normally I'd have a colander or a strainer.
But instead you have napkins, and this is working out perfectly. I'll do that while you do the rest. You only have 5 minutes.
Perfect. All right.
I mean, I can put some Brussels sprouts on a paper towel.
Look at you. You're all
I know, look at this. I'm very talented. All right, so you got spinach. Is that going into this water too?
No, I'm going to keep the spinach raw for a little bit of varied texture.
Okay.
I'm just using everything we got.
Fluffy, fluffy Brussels sprouts.
So we're going full raw vegan today.
But it's going to be so pretty.
Yeah, we're going to get some varied textures and colors just to make everything look real nice.
Speaking of pretty, we've had a tour of the Caritas building before we started this, Evan.
Oh.
It looks good in here, doesn't it?
The place is amazing. I'll tell you what, there's all these different sections, each with a different kind of good work that they're doing for the community. I mean, it's unbelievable to see.
So it used to be a tobacco plant. This was what this was. Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
And now they have all of these cool places. Greg, this is your dish. What are we calling it, Evan?
We're going to call it a Caritas salad.
A Keratos salad. What is that? There it is. High five. I'll do that. Yeah.
Welcome to the Caritas salad.
This is the Keratos salad.
Thank you so much, Evan. And thank you so much to your sous chef, Roby, for crushing that dish. It's amazing what someone who knows what they're doing can do with just a box of ingredients. Now, our third celebrity challenge this year pits Jack Lauterbach against Todd Parnell. Jack and Parney are up in the Stacy Dendy Fitness Center, and Megan Wilson is going to read off the audience challenges you're submitting through Facebook Live chat. Let's go.
Welcome, everybody. I have been keeping these two from hurting each other for the past hour or so. So we're here. We're really excited. Like they said, we're in the Stacy Dendy Fitness Center. This is where women who are in our recovery program will take their lives to the next level. And so these gentlemen are going to show us some of the highlights.
Yeah, so.
But go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
So, well, first, we have a special request that came in through social media, and that is for the gentleman to perform.
She's calling us gentlemen.
This is not exactly a fitness challenge either. We're going to do it because it's for Keratos. We're so excited to be here.
Keep
Tip,
tips coming.
Tip early, tip often, and we're going to try our hardest. Let's do it. Yeah.
One, 2, 3, go. No, it's this way first. And then you go like this.
This is
I think you got the order wrong.
Tips. Earn your tips. Let's do it one more time.
I think he's got the order wrong.
Just send the tip money.
So yeah, let's do a real fitness challenge. What do you say? We're gonna do a little tug of war, which I'm really at a disadvantage here, but we're doing it in the brand new Stacy Dendy Fitness Center, and we're so excited to be here. Megan, you're gonna be our judge here.
I am here.
I'm gonna get destroyed. That's all right.
And please do not do this at home. We are trained professionals.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
So 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Please. Are you kidding?
This is not fair.
Come on, get over here. Stop it. Send us tip money.
Tip us.
That's
All
why
right. We got a clear winner here.
Oh yeah, brother. Snap into a Slim Jim. Send us some tip money. Oh yeah.
He's got a slight weight advantage, no offense. All right, next event. Gonna be
this one also came in from our event committee chair, Sharon Ward. She asked the gentlemen to see who could stand
Stop calling us gentlemen.
What do I call you guys? Our
Jack and Party.
Jack and Party.
Little children.
My children for the evening. So they are going to balance on one foot and touch their nose. And we're going to allow a little chicken fight action as well.
Oh, we're doing it at the same time?
Say that again?
We're doing it at the same time?
We're doing this one.
Okay, go ahead.
You ready?
Okay, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm waiting for a foot.
He lost!
He won.
Jack won.
Tip me up right here.
So speaking of tips, we have several celebrities now. We have Dot, Anthony, and who was the other one? But all have $1,000 tips.
Roby does.
Roby also has $1,000 tips.
It is for an amazing mission. This place is spectacular, but we need more money. Please tip. Do we have time for one more?
Yeah, we have time for one
Let's
more
do it.
challenge.
What do you want?
So let's do our Bosu ball chicken fight.
We're going to get in another fight. Let's do it.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
I won. Send the tips in. Send the tips in. Let's go.
Show us the money. All right, nice work. Now we're going to do the plank off.
Okay.
So Party didn't want to do the plank off, but I challenged him to a plank off. That came in the comments. You want to do it?
We have time?
I think we have
time for one more.
Let's do it. All right, plank it.
I'm 54 years old. I shouldn't be doing things like this.
You know the song, We're Not As Good As We Once Were? It applies to both of us. But we're doing it for Keratos.
Does it matter if my stomach's touching the ground right now?
That's not fair. Send us tips, Party and Jack.
This is a great organization. Please help us help people very much.
The Stacy Dendy Fitness Center is amazing, too. We're the first people to work out here.
Oh, no, I just started sweating.
I'm sweating, too. That's okay.
How's my bald spot look, everybody?
It's a gym.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us here. We'll be back for another fitness challenges. Be sure to submit them on Facebook and on Instagram.
Shout out to Megan. She's amazing.
Send tips in,
I'm not
please.
sweating, so.
Anthony, help me.
Thank you so much, Megan. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be inspired or concerned right now with what's going on up there, but we're just going to keep it moving. So our second celebrity chef, Ty Hall, is used to cooking on camera for her Taste on TV show From the Bottom of the Pot. Ty was just on Supermarket Stakeout on the Food Network earlier this week. Yeah, so we're going to pass this one over to Roby and Chef Ty.
Hey,
Well, hi.
how are you?
We're good, but we're live and we've got 5 minutes.
I know, let's go.
So you know what you're doing. We've talked about this. You have this ingredient.
Okay.
And you got to make something with it. So if I can get into the box, then you can get to your ingredients.
All right, let's see. We got some spinach.
Yep, looks like onions, same as, yep, an apple.
Oh, that apple look good.
You're not using these.
No. We got some peppers.
They're not ripe, just in case somebody wanted to know.
And we got some, okay. So.
All right, Ty, so you have 5 minutes, and you got to make me something edible out of a load of vegetables.
Yes,
so while you're doing it, tell me a little bit about you.
So about me, one of the reasons why I'm really glad that you chose me for this is because this is near and dear to my heart. My grandmother was a woman who took in women around our neighborhood and gave back, right? So this fits. This is something that I will definitely always take my time and do with people, because giving back and being able to help is amazing. It makes you feel better. What I'm doing right now is chiffonading some shishito peppers, because just in case you didn't know, which I think our guy before me said it, 1 in 10 of these peppers are hot. So
are you hoping that's a spicy one or a not
I
spicy
do want
one?
it to be spicy.
Me too. I like the spicy one.
Spicy. So because I'm doing this off the cuff and I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're going to have fun and play.
It looks like you know exactly what you're doing. This is totally different than the last one I saw. We made kind of a salad. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw a little something like that, but we're not doing the salad today. We are, because I'm all into wraps.
Oh,
we're going to do like a mini spinach wrap.
Nice.
So our spinach is nice. What you could do is steam these in a little bit of water, because it makes it a little bit more malleable. But for now, we got 5 minutes.
We do, and you're coming up to it. We're getting awfully close. You gotta get a move on, because
guess what?
It's a competition
and
or
guess
nothing.
What?
You win nothing if you get this
no,
right.
I win. I win because I am giving back. And a part of giving back is being able to do this. So, you know, the magic of TV. Woo! Look at that one. It didn't want to stay, right?
So what did you do there? You just loaded it up with Brussels sprouts, a little bit of
pepper,
shishito, and rolled your spinach?
Yep.
And then would you put a little dressing over this if you had it? Which you don't, because this is what you have.
If we had some balsamic vinaigrette, we would be going in. And then these right here, let's see, cut this on the bias, right?
You make a little cucumber garnish?
Yep.
Nothing like a good cucumber garnish. This is like vegan sushi.
It is. And that's what we're going with.
Vegan sushi wrap. I'm going to give you one. Don't you want one? Come on over here, Anthony. Have a vegan sushi wrap. Oh, you know you want it.
And then that right there, this is going to help keep the doctor away. We're just going to eat this ourselves.
We're just eating it straight.
Yeah, we're just going to eat this straight. But everything else, for the most part, we use. Now, if I had some other stuff like salt and pepper and some other utensils, we would make us a little dipping sauce. And you would pick this up, dip it right on the inside, and go to town.
So if you guys want to tip Ty, which you should, because vegan sushi is amazing.
I mean, come on now.
You can find her, give her all the cashes, and obviously I'm still open for tips as well. How is that sushi over there, Anthony?
Delicious. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Scrumptious. Thank you both to Chef Ty. Thank you to sous chef Roby once again.
I'm magical over here. I don't know what you're saying.
Love it. I love it. So tonight's chefs are really showing everyone what you can do with limited resources, as long as you have a little perseverance and creativity. We're fortunate to have so many talented folks in the restaurant industry right here in Richmond. And you guys, all of these celebrities are out here working very hard to earn your tips. Maybe not as hard as Parney and Jack, but everybody's working hard to earn these tips for Caritas. And don't forget, you can tip them at any time during the broadcast. You don't have to wait. I also want to remind you about Auntie M's Raffle tonight. So just to let you know, All the raffle tickets have been sold out. This got crushed very early. We're sorry we're sold out, but it's pretty cool that we sold out of this contest that early. So thank you so much. The Auntie M's raffle is closed. So now we're gonna move on. And you know what? If somehow you don't see anything in these great auction items that you like, you can still support Keratos during tonight's broadcast. And for just $25, you can sponsor one night of recovery at the Healing Place. For $275, you can pay someone's tuition for the Keratos Works program. $500 will cover a housing deposit for someone moving out of the Keratos shelter. And for $1,000, you can gas up the Furniture Bank truck for a whole month worth of deliveries. You can learn more about all of these options right here in the Support Keratos section of the auction items. Now, I'm gonna scoot on over, take a look at some viewer comments over here in the chat. Do we have anything crazy in here? So we've got something over here from our CEO, Karen. Flip the BOSU over and stand on the flat side. Does that mean anything? Oh, got it. We've got $100. If Jack can do 100 push-ups, and that's coming from Megan Barney. People are talking about, we're getting a lot of awesome donations from each of our participants here. The competition is fierce. It looks like the homie Roby is still in charge. She is leading the race right now. So if everybody could do us a favor and allow us to catch up to Roby, we'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, we're gonna keep things moving right now, moving right along. We wanna thank you all out there watching this broadcast. We wanna take a minute to show you what your generous support means to Keratos tonight.
Hello everyone, I'm Bonnie. I am here. This is the new Healing Place for Women, CARITAS Center in Richmond, Virginia. Very, very thankful to have the opportunity to be here to freely give back to women what has so freely been given to me. I am a recovering alcoholic and addict. My sobriety date is 5/21/04. For those gifts, I'm truly grateful. This facility has long been awaited. We needed something like this in Richmond, Virginia for so long. I'm just really grateful to have had this program. I am an alumnus of the Women's Healing Place in Louisville, Kentucky. I came through in 2004, and as a result of a very good and stable program, I had the consistency to stay sober and to offer this program to other women that's just like me. So I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to work in this facility as the SOTS coordinator program manager, and I am very happy that we have this available for women coming behind me.
I've been working here for the last 2 months. I'm also a graduate at the Healing Place for Men, and as March the 21st, I will be celebrating 4 years. This is the part where they first come in called the SOTS Center. It's straight off the streets. I've been a participant in here, so I understand how it is to come in with the mentality that they have and the distractions that may come through their head. I'm here to help them, I'm here to serve them, and I'm here to make their stay better. Thank you.
As you can see, lives are changed and dignity is restored every day here at Keratos. With the opening of the Keratos Center and the Healing Place for Women, Keratos needs your support more than ever to support our most vulnerable neighbors. Last year, Celebrity Serve raised more than $100,000 for Keratos. Thanks to the generosity of our sponsors, supporters, and auction item donors, we're confident we can do that again tonight. So looking up at that screen right now, we are at $86,560, which is incredible. So thank you all so much for that. But remember, there are many ways to support Keratos tonight. You can bid on any of these amazing auction items. You can tip our celebrity guests to thank them for volunteering their time. And you can make a cash donation to support any of Caritas' program expenses. All of these options are available at rsabid.com. That's rsabid.com. Just use event code 48789. Whichever option works best for you, please know that Caritas deeply appreciates your support. The auction will close at 7:30 tonight for any items that aren't marked as closing early. Serving those who experience substance use disorders and homelessness is more critical than ever in 2021. The pandemic has caused millions of Americans to lose their jobs and their financial safety nets. Those battling addiction find themselves socially isolated at the most stressful of times. Statistics show that deaths from overdoses increased 40% in 2020. The Richmond area recorded a 50% increase in homelessness throughout 2020. We need your help to support our neighbors who are suffering. Please be generous with tipping these celebrities tonight. And speaking of, let's check back in with them and see what they're up to. All right, Kat, let's see what you did with outfit number 2.
And I have a second outfit from Kat. Kat, looks so good. Tell me about this one.
I tell you what, the ladies are so great at picking out things. And I love this outfit because it's really fun. It gives you confidence. It gives you an attitude. Of course, you can wear it to your interview or to work. And then you're going to go out on a date night. You just take off the jacket. Get the dance floor. I love it. And it's kind of cat-like, and being a cat and loving animals like I do.
Now, did you hear about the Women's Support Center, what they get to do over there?
I did. They have support animals with the Richmond SPCA. That is so important. And it does make a world of difference. Animals and music does the heart good. It's part of the community. We live in a great community where we're able to everybody give back in one way or another. And I've really noticed that during COVID, people are really coming together in so many different ways. And what you all do here at Keratos is amazing. 365 days a year and have been doing. So I've been a big fan, and it's just amazing. I get all teared up when I think about how everybody's helping each other and the animals. So many adoptions and support animals. It's awesome.
If you want to tip Kat in her cat suit, then head on over to the website and pop a couple dollars in there. Right?
Yes, we'd appreciate that. And just be glad I'm not carrying a tray right now.
So cute, you look so cute.
You like it? Shall I do another turn for you?
I think you should do it right, yep.
Okay.
What just happened?
Miss Virginia again. Come on out, that in your second outfit of the night. Man, that walk gets me every time. Looks so great. All the stash ads. I'm going to give you this so you can tell me about your beautiful look.
Thank you. So pantsuits are in now. So please, if you ever have an occasion, whether it's business professional, wear a pantsuit. I just love that we are into the matching color schemes in 2021. These actually aren't a part of the same set. I found these beautiful pants, and they are slightly different in color, but I think that works just fine with this beautiful crimson red top. So this is just a wonderful outfit that you can wear when you're going out or if you're going to a meeting or an interview. And I just keep being blown away by what I find in this amazing closet that we have here.
So tell me why it's important to you to volunteer for Keratos.
The Richmond area is just so special to me. And I think Keratos just does amazing life-saving work. And just hearing the little bits about providing people experiences to have professional interview assistance, as well as getting them prepared for getting back into the workforce. It's just a cause and an issue that I really believe in. So I'm really proud of all the work that Keratos is doing. And please be sure to tip if you like the fit.
You know you like the fit, so go ahead and just tip. I think we're going to watch you walk the runway one more time.
Excellent. Thank you.
No, thank you. Tip if you like the fit. So good. I love it. Now we're going to go back to the man who has vegan sushi in his pocket, Anthony.
Right here, right in this pocket. Thank you so much, Roby. Now we are at our final Top Chef RVA contestant for this evening, and he's a returning celebrity guest. For Jason Alley, the work of Keratos and the healing place is personal. Let's watch Jason take the Hungry Harvest Challenge while he tells us about his own journey in recovery.
So I'm back, and now I'm with Jason Alley. You are the third chef in our Top Chef RVA competition.
Oh boy.
Jason, tell me a little bit about yourself. I'm going to unbox this. Do you know what's in the box?
Well, it's from Hungry Harvest, so produce.
That's a good call. Very good call. So here I go. Jason, what do you do now that you're not in a restaurant?
Yeah, so I'm working for City Hall now, working for the city of Richmond as a, as a liaison for the restaurant and small business community.
Nice. I think you told me earlier that you are emulsifying two things together, restaurants in the city. I love it.
I think, but I'm probably just going to throw a salad together.
Salads are healthy, and I like healthy.
They're healthy, they're delicious, but they also, you don't have to have any particular cooking stuff. You just need a knife and a cutting board. So.
Is there a best way to go about cutting an apple, or just any old way?
There is a best way, at least for me. So I do it stem up. I put my finger there and just bend it a little bit, and that allows me to know where I'm cutting to cut around the core.
Ah, look at that. So talented, little chef tip right there. Okay, so you have volunteered for this particular event with me for a little bit now, because it's pretty close to your heart what they do here.
It's extremely close to my heart. So I've been in long-term recovery from, I guess we're supposed to say, substance use disorder these days. But yeah, I had a really bad time with alcohol for years, and decided to get sober after lots of things that most people do before they get into recovery. That was 4 years ago. I just celebrated 4 years sober January 29th. I came to recovery because my life had become wildly unmanageable. It was dangerous, and it just all of the bad things. When I got into the recovery community, I found this insanely robust, loving, wonderful community. So I started communicating with the guys who started a group called Ben's Friends, which is it's non-specific recovery support group, meaning we encourage any pathway to sobriety.
I'm just going to interrupt you so you guys can take a look at how pretty this is right here. Do you see this tiny, tiny little slice of shishito? Anyway, keep going.
Anyway, and you'll see that I tried to pick three that were three different colors because we're working with what we got here. But it is specifically for food and beverage industry. Bartenders and servers and managers and owners and cooks and dishwashers and delivery people and wine industry people. So it's really robust, but what we find is that we just have that shared language. Of course, Caritas, which is like for real life-saving work. I mean, literally life-saving work what they're doing. And so as you can tell by how much I just ran my jaws.
Love it.
Yeah, it means a lot to me for sure.
The cool thing that we were learning earlier about Keratos is that they take people from all over from some of those programs. They do not discriminate on who they bring in, and now they have on-site recovery that you can do. They have housing if you need it, and they have a way to help you re-enter back into, life with some clothing for jobs and furniture and such.
Exactly, and everybody needs help at some point, right? Yeah, to give people an opportunity to better themselves, to get well, to be supported while they're getting well with peer-to-peer support. It's massively important. And with dignity.
I'm just gonna cut an onion in 34 seconds. Look how pretty this is. If you like what Jason Alley is doing right now, you can tip him. And he really likes tips in the form of donations to Caritas.
It's my preferred way to get tips.
It's his preferred way to get tips. So head on over to Jason Alley's name and pop some donations into his virtual tip jar.
So this is 100% edible right now. If you happen to have some, salt, pepper would be good. But, I would normally, this is something that I would eat at my house often.
I would just do a little bit of acid, lemon juice or vinegar, and some olive oil and salt and pepper.
So apples, cucumbers, onions, shaved Brussels sprouts, and a little bit of shishito, olive oil, lemon juice, salt, pepper.
Piece of grilled fish on top of that.
Boom.
Right?
I like it.
Thank you so much for that, Jason. What an asset to the Richmond community he is. All right, so now it's time to check back in with Megan's kids, AKA Jack and Parney, to see if they've recovered from their first round of challenges upstairs. Megan, talk to us. Are you alive? How is it going?
I'm alive. Actually, they're truly sweating, you guys. So we really want to make them sweat just like a little bit more. I've got a few requests that we want to run through. First of all, we need Parney to flex.
Wow, what a tremendous competitor. What an athlete. Take a breath. Okay, there we go. Good job.
Make sure you're tipping. That was pretty amazing. So we have another request for them both to do 10 burpees. So Jack's going to do 10 burpees.
10 burpees? Well, Parney's doing 10 burpees.
He's got 10 burpees, but special burpees.
How much money for this? It was $50, right?
$50, but let's make it 100.
Let's do it. Ready? Okay, go.
1.
What are you doing? Come on. You're burping? No, there's burpees, my man. Burpees. Come on, Parney. Get down. This is not fair.
Do it faster. You're a bum, Rocky.
Not fair.
It's working for you guys.
The dinner was delicious, everybody. Thank you.
I don't think this is fair. How many am I at?
You got 9. You got 2 more.
One more. Good job, Jack.
10.
This is not fair.
Come on, everybody. Keep the tips coming. My buddy Jack did 10 burpees and I did 10 burps. Let's go. Bring those tips coming. We got to get to 100,000 or Jack and I aren't allowed to leave tonight. You okay, buddy?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get on the...
What's next, Megan?
So we got a request from Karen Stanley. She is our CEO, and she wanted us to work with the Bosu balls again. But she said to flip them over so it's more of a challenge.
You can't use the rope, bro.
So let's do 2 feet.
I'll hold you. I'll hold you, buddy.
I'll hold you, and then
I'll never let you down.
I'm going to count you down and break, okay? 1, 2, 3.
No pushing. No pushing.
All right. You guys are pretty stupid.
Send us some tips. Please send us some tips. We're so close to 100,000.
We are. Keep them coming. What's next? What do we have?
Someone did request that Jack do 100 push-ups.
Yeah, Megan, 100 push-ups, not going to happen.
So what's our
How about 10 for 10?
10 for 10 or...
Party's got to do this too.
We'll give 100. So we're going to get both of these guys.
Come on, everyone. $10, 10 push-ups.
Let's go.
Everyone bring it in. Are you ready?
All right.
2, 4.
You got this, buddy.
6, 8, 10, 12. 14,
We're there. 3 more.
16.
100 push-ups.
You can tell I was never in the Marines.
Pretty good, buddy.
You guys are amazing.
The Stacy Dindy Fitness Center, we're the first people to work out here. Amazing. It's spectacular.
Everybody, this place is awesome. Caritas does so much great work for our community. We need you to
tip. That, buddy.
We need you to tip. Let's go. Please help us help Caritas.
So far, we've raised $89,000.
10,000 away.
So we just need $10,000 more dollars. So if each of 100 of you give $100, we're getting closer.
It's such an amazing mission. I mean, one of the most important. I'm sweating. Those burpees. Who wanted the burpee? Was it Neil? Thanks, Neil.
That'd actually be worth like $100. You did a good job.
You guys hear them? They're breathing hard.
Well, I am breathing hard.
I'm really old, but
guys, find it in your heart. Small tip, big tip. In the comments, please leave what you can.
Yes.
Thank you guys for coming and checking out the CARITAS Center. We all think it's pretty amazing here. And
10,000 to go, everybody. Anthony, you're the man, Anthony.
Hey, look, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. And I have to let you know that we are less than $11,000 away from our $100,000 goals. So the burpees and the burps, they're doing it. They're pushing us over the line. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Anthony.
All right, everyone. We told you earlier that we wanted tonight's celebrity challenges to show you a little bit about the work that Keratos does. We also wanted to reflect how people rebuilding their lives have to roll with whatever opportunities and resources are offered to them. I think all of our celebrities did an amazing job tonight, so let's thank them in the chat. Show your appreciation for these incredible people who volunteered their time to raise money for Caritas. Now, we promised you a couple of early auction item announcements before we close the broadcast tonight. And in my little bag down here, I have the names of everyone who bought a wine raffle ticket by 6:45 p.m. And the name that I pull out is about to receive a Magnum of Veuve Clicquot. Here we go. All right. Congratulations, Robert Frey. Robert Frey, you are the winner of the Magnum of Veuve Clicquot. Don't forget to share that with a friend now. All right, so we're going to check in and see who won the Matt Lively painting based on this lovely image that is behind me and that is served as our background for tonight's broadcast. All right, it looks like we have the winner here, and it's Travis Hamilton of UFAB. Travis, congratulations. You have won the Matt Lively painting. And last, let's see who'll be enjoying a relaxing weekend out at beautiful Seven Springs Farm. Here we go. All right. Okay, guys, don't kill the messenger, but we do have a winner, and his name is Travis of UFAB. He has won both the Matt Lively painting and the Seven Springs auction. So Keratos is very grateful for you, Travis. Thank you so much. All right. So if you guys know Travis, haven't talked to him in a little while, maybe it's a good time to get in contact with him. See if you can hang out with him over at Seven Springs. He's a great guy. I'm sure he would be down. So we opened our broadcast by thanking all of our sponsors who made this year's Celebrity Serve possible. And before we close, we wanted to hear from one sponsor about why they support Caritas.
Hey, I'm Travis Hamilton. I'm the owner here at UFAB Interiors, and I want to talk a little bit today about Caritas and how we've been involved and kind of what it means to us here at UFAB and to me personally. 3 or 4 years ago, we decided to look for a charitable organization that we could really get involved with to give back to the community, and we looked at a lot of different things and talked, and one that really stood out to us was Caritas. Was really moved by all the different pieces of what they do with their homeless support, and then specifically with the healing place and all the work they do with substance abuse. I've been fortunate in my life. I haven't been as directly impacted. However, a lot of folks in my circle and my orbit have. My wife's mother was an addict and caused a lot of stress and grief for her and her entire family. And she ultimately did die of an overdose shortly after we were married. So I've seen firsthand how stressful and dramatic an addiction can be and the collateral damage it can do to a family and to those around. And so the work they do at Caritas to try to address that and work through it really means a lot to us. I think as a business owner, it's important that we share in our success. We help our community, especially those of us that are less fortunate. And I think it's really important that we give back locally. We're local businesses, our local communities support us, and it's very important that we support our local communities. And so we felt this was a great way for us to be able to not only financially support, but also to provide a lot of awareness for Caritas and help them kind of grow their mission of helping those less fortunate in our community. And in closing, I'd just like to thank you guys all for joining us tonight. Obviously, we couldn't be in person, but as everything has been this last year, we've adapted, we've learned, And I hope you're enjoying this time. I hope you're having fun bidding on a lot of the exciting auction items. We have a few items in there, but I know there's a lot of great stuff. And I hope you'll be as generous as you can, not only just bidding on the auction items, but also in making a pledge towards Keratos. It's something I believe in strongly, and I think the money is used very well and makes a huge impact, again, in our local community. And I just encourage you to be as generous as you're able to be. And I hope you have a great evening with your family and friends, and I look forward to seeing you all in person soon.
Such a powerful story. Thank you so much to Travis for sharing that with us. And in addition to sponsoring Celebrity Serve and lending us several of his staff members to work on the planning committee, UFAB has also offered their store as the pickup location for our auction winners. If you win a physical item in the auction this evening, including wine from Auntie M's Raffle, please plan to pick it up on Tuesday afternoon between 3 and 6 p.m. from the UFAB store on West Broad Street. Plenty of parking, should be easy peasy getting in and out. Okay, I just want to give everybody a quick heads up about where we are. We were at last check, we are at $92,420. We are so close. We are so close of hitting our goal of raising $100,000 for Keratos tonight. This is amazing. Thank you all so much for everything that you've given us thus far. We're almost there. This is the home stretch. So please be generous as you make your final bids on those auction items. And also, don't forget to tip your celebrities. That is about it for us. Don't forget to tip. We appreciate it. We're done for this year, but hopefully next year we will be able to all be back in person together again for the 19th annual Celebrity Serve. So thank you so much. Have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you next year.